When I look back over the years, I gave my life to Christ in 1972. It's 48 years later. I've been in ministry during that whole time. And, how do you grab a memory? And the thing that I thought about that kind of marked a lot of things for me was World Youth Days. And so I want to go back to the first World Youth Day I went to in 1993. I was in charge of a bus of 2 or 3 parishes that were going to Denver for World Youth Day. We're going to see the Pope. We're going to have this great experience. And I love what I do. So part of what I'm going to share is kind of Pat Rinker humor. Sorry for that. But part of it is what God did to just blow me away. So for the first 20 years of my ministry, I was trying to spread the rumor that Pat Rinker is cool. And I wasn't having a lot of success. Can you imagine? And so on the bus, I said, we have a chance to make this an international rumor. And so I announced on the bus, if you could just kind of spread it around the World Youth Day that Pat Rinker is cool, I'd appreciate it. So we're on the last day of World Youth Day where I'm walking along in the park, and these 2 guys come up to me that obviously spoke almost no English, and they stopped me and they went, "Pat Rinker is cool." And I looked over and there was guys from my bus that were just rolling on the ground laughing. So you know what's going to happen. These guys are going to go home to whatever country they're from, and they're going to say, "Hey, did you learn any English?" And they're going to go, yeah, Pat Rinker is cool. So that's one memory, and I'm sorry for that. But the other memory from that first World Youth Day was the closing Mass. I'd never seen anything like it. I got up that morning in the park, and there was 500,000 people gathered to receive Christ in the Eucharist, to celebrate our faith. I looked around at this crowd, and as far as you could see was humanity, to the horizon, humanity. And we are all there to praise God. And this became what World Youth Day just kind of imprinted in me, that what it means to be the church is worldwide. It's universal. It's all of us. It's every culture. It's every country of the world. It's everywhere we go. In 2002, World Youth Day in Toronto, this hit home to me again when I was walking through the park. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was in the middle of this square just hundreds of young people from all these different countries dancing at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning and celebrating. And I looked at them, and some of them, they were from countries that back home were at war, and here they were celebrating. And I thought to myself, this is the hope for the world. Jesus is the hope for the world. And experiencing him not just from our own particular cultural perspective, because sometimes we miss so much, but what it really meant to be Catholic, universal, accepting, open to everyone. World Youth Day permeated my experience of what it meant to be church, and it filled everything I did. It made me appreciate the fact that what it means to be a Christian isn't just what I experience in this one place, in this one time, in this one culture, from this one perspective, but it's seeing how God has revealed himself to all of us through all time. And that's what it means to be church.